You see, this is where me and Big Mike from Doki Doki differ, because you see, me, I'm an actor. I'm used to being on stage and making a fool out of myself, especially when I wrote this banger poem right here. Instant standing applause. Instant. Oh, hey, how's it going? It's your boy Big Mike here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're in the third episode of this series, and I am hoping that we get to the horror stuff today. Kevin, I swear, if this game is not actually a horror game, I'm gonna... Oh, God. I do think that we might get into the horror in this episode, because last episode, Monica's slipping up. You know, I still have my ideas of what it is, you know. I think that Monica knows that she's in a game. That's my personal opinion. I haven't seen any gameplays. I haven't seen any storylines or anything like that. So that might not be the case. But I feel like Monica knows a lot more than she's letting on. You know what I mean? But yeah, before this video begins, you know, whole YouTuber stuff, you know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. If you're new here, and if, you know, you find yourself coming back or anything like that, then, you know, hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to be notified. It really helps the channel out and everything, but yeah. Alright, anyways, let's get back into this. Oh, that's right, we about to cook. We about to cook up in this kitchen real quick. Death, depression, boop, melancholy, tenacious, ambient. Just because it's the name of the game, Doki Doki, graveyard. It's time to bring the pain.
You better feel the pain.
Kawaii, nature, extraordinary, uncanny, dream. We're going to Texas with this massacre, fantasy, fester, whirlwind, I like that, easy, horror, and crimson. Let's go with the crimson chin. All right. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club is now picking up piano? Oh, and picking up piano? My bad. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Is it? Is it really though? Is it really gonna be great? I don't know. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. Oh. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Huh? You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. You know, personally, not a big fan of squid. Well, to be fair, I don't think I think I've tried it once. I think my dad tried it once, and then he had me try it, and I don't know, since then I didn't like it. Maybe my taste buds changed over time. I don't know, because I was really small when that happened. Who knows? Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? That is true.
What do you mean by that?
Because it's right in your name. Monica? Is it? Monica. Yeah, I'm not getting it either. Sayori. Natsuki, what are you talking about? That's not how you say my name at all. Yeah. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Am I missing the joke here? I don't get it. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me, Yeah, where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright, Sayori? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Well, it just feels like you're a little off. I mean, sorry for assuming things, but you know. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? I don't think so, Sayori. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I warily glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, Big Mike, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but, have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Big Mike. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, so. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I mean, I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. What? Me? Oh, no way, dude. No way. Dude, Sayori? Dude, no way. Really? Never would have guessed it. That's crazy. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Alright, Big Mike. Alright. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. No, Sayori, she's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine and is not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Yeah, she's got a point, dog. She's got a point. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. How the fuck am I not gonna think about it? What? Alright, sure. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. Oh, can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. English is my first language, guys. I just want to point that out. That English is my first language. I'm dyslexic. I don't fucking know. I just can't read right now. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, to have fun with everyone else. But, I mean, that's impossible when she's behaving like this, you know? Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Oh, relax, no, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Look, in any case, I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
Fuck, I can't read right now.
Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Well, it's really not that big of a deal, but I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Everyone's trying to ship it. Everyone's trying to ship Everyone's trying to ship Sayori. Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that...
Well, I can't read.
Get out of here!
It's not that I didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, you see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or, well, maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much, you know? Big Mike, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. You know what? I don't know why, but when I read that, the thing that popped into my mind is, I bet you Yuri would be the type of, like, those teachers where it's like, the curtains were blue, representing the depression that the writer was going through during this time period when he wrote it. And then the writer's just like, maybe I should make the curtains blue. I think, yeah. Just looking way too deep into things. I'm sorry, I don't mean to throw shade on Yuri. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. That is also true. I mean, I don't think anybody could ever really truly know somebody, you know, because we all put on like our different like masks and our different personas and stuff when we're around certain groups of people and whatnot, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that was the case. Sayori she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, yeah. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Oh, okay, staring contest, let's go. Fuck, alright. You won this time. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm just a chill guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? I am. It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyways. Alright everyone. After some time, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Well, let's find out. Hey, Sayori, how's it going? It's nice, I guess. What do you mean you guess?
Am I the only one who understands the complexities of this ambitious cinematic masterpiece?
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I picked words on a book. I wasn't really... I made it... You know what? You know what, Sayori? I didn't make it for you. I made it for me. I made it for me. Alright, anyways, I'm sorry. Probably Yuri. Why? Were most of the things Yuri? Future Mike, was most of the words I chose Yuri? Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Oh, she thinks that I'm like abandoning her, doesn't she? And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am, yeah. Good. That's all that matters to me. Oh man, that's sweet. Thank you, Big Mike. Sayori, is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Yeah, tired of life? Tired of, I'm tired of your shit, Sayori. Tell me what's wrong. Just tell me if you need anything, alright? I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Go play. We're sharing poems. Wait, what do you mean by go play with everyone else? If you insist. Well, are we not reading her poem? Yay. Are we? I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. And now she doesn't want to walk home with us, but we're cooked, y'all. We're cooked. That's it. We're cooked, dude. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I didn't even get to read her poem, dude. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's go to Yuri. Mike, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. A little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. I mean, you're really the example I was chasing after. Ah, okay, alright, dude. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling... I'm so glad. I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but... It's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Big Mike, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Oh, Damn. Did you know that? I did not. Honestly, I kind of just load in and it's already after school, so like I wouldn't really know what happens during school. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Yeah, sure. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. Oh, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Oh. Yeah, people say that about you? Who the fuck's saying that about you, Yuri? Who the fuck? I'm about to throw hands. Who's saying that about you, Yuri? I want to know. Give me a list. Give me a hit list. Okay? I'm not a know-it-all, Big Mike. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Oh, damn, Yuri. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time. Oh, but I haven't really done anything. I mean, well, Big Mike, I mean, that's a lot. After she just explained all that to you, I think you could put two and two together that's a lot that you can do for somebody, is literally to just listen. When they don't have somebody to listen, like they don't have somebody to listen to, not just their problems, but their aspirations, their, you know, creativity and stuff like that. When they don't have that outlet and they find someone that just, even if they just listen to it, right? Give no critique or anything. Yeah, English. Like, even if they don't critique it or anything like that, like being able to share that creativity with somebody is the best thing that could happen to somebody. It, you know, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm yapping. I'm a certified yapper right here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that's just all people need. Is just somebody to listen to them, or someone for them to share their creativity, or, you know, their personality, or whatever it may be, you know? But then again, this is, you know, the Doki Doki Big Mike, really dumb, you know, bubblegum head ass. He really can't read the room for shit. No, that's wrong. Just be patient and respectful. Yeah, dude, shut the fuck up, Big Mike, dude. That's really important to me. I know I'm a different person, Big Mike. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Aw. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Yeah, dude, fuck them. I mean, I joined the club hoping I would make friends. Okay, dude, okay, let's already with the lying, Big Mike, alright? You joined the club for a lot of other things. You had ulterior motives, Big Mike, alright? You had ulterior motives, alright? And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she smiles as she does it. So you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Alright. Ghosts Under the Light. Dude. Fucking Ghosts Under the Light Part 2, dude. The sequel? Hell yeah, dude. I'm ready for this. I've been waiting for them to drop a sequel to Ghosts Under the Light. Alright. Ghosts Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows, closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against the outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me from succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. Yeah, it was dope. Hell yeah. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it was hard to figure out what this one was about. I'm pretty sure it's obvious. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I could keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. I just noticed my lights have not been on. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright, let's go to Natsuki before Monica. Yeah, no thanks. I'm just catching strays from Natsuki for no reason, dude. What did I do? I even chose words this time that lined up with Natsuki. I mean, unintentionally, obviously, but like... Okay, dude. Next, okay. What did I do? What did I do? Honestly, what did I do? Okay, I guess we're going with Monica then. Hey, Big Mike. Have you thought about what you're going to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, well... You see, this is where me and Big Mike from Doki Doki differ, because you see, me, I'm an actor, I'm used to being on stage and making a fool out of myself. I really don't mind sharing poems and stuff like that, especially when I wrote this banger poem right here. Instant standing applause. Instant. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It should also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, not really. I still just pick a bunch of words on a page and it just kind of makes a poem. I guess so. Yeah. I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some practice and a way to talk about all the things that's in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. You know, it makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt her, right, Monica? Right? Big Mike's not gonna hurt her, is he? Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Is that fucking foreshadowing? Is that fucking foreshadowing, Monica? You got something you want to say? Like, you got something you want to tell me, Monica? Got something you want me to... I'm watching you, Monica. I'm watching you. Alright? I got my suspicions, but if you do something to Yuri, if you make something happen to Yuri, if something happens to Yuri, even if it's not your control, we're gonna have some problems. I'm about to uninstall this game. Anyways. I didn't expect her to say anyway. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at that. I don't even know if that's funny for y'all. It's just fucking funny to me. Alright. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright, yeah. Alright. Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful day who has found every answer. Oh, a beautiful lady. Jesus Christ. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. So it's like the endless, kind of like the thing of like life and everything, about how life, you're seeking this purpose and everything like that, and the lady that knows everything is kind of like, you know, God, or, you know, any entity that you might look up to or search for or whatever. And then when you finally find them or her or them, whatever, they tell you, yeah, life doesn't have a purpose. There is no purpose to it. There's no like actual reasoning for it. It's just you exist. You simply exist, and then blows you back onto your root to exist. Whether you have a newfound knowledge or newfound, you know, look on life is up to you. Right? Something like that, maybe? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. See? There you go. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. But did I say that, or did she? I'm lost. I'm sorry. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I'm sorry, Monica got me thinking. If we had all the answers, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because, like, if say, like, whether it be God or, you know, any other, like, entity or anything that, you know, from other religions and whatnot, if, like, they if they come to us on like this plane or whatever and tell us that life doesn't really have meaning, you know, that's the answer to life. There is no meaning to it. There is no end result or end game to what you should be doing with life or whatever. You exist. I think there will be people that find, you know, that hard, like it would be a hard pill for them to swallow, and some might not want to accept it and just not want to live anymore. But I think for the most part, people would come to an understanding that life itself is kind of what you give meaning to it then. If it doesn't have an overall, you know, like broad meaning to it, then it's up to you to make meaning of your life. Does that make sense? Right? Like, I don't think it would lose its meaning. I think it would gain a new kind of meaning depending on the individual, right? If we had all the answers in the world and everything, I don't think that the world would start to lose its meaning. I think it would start to lose what people thought that life's meaning was, and them individually will kind of give new meaning to their life, whether that be good or bad, or little significance or little meaning, or huge significance or huge meaning. You know what I mean? I don't think that the world will start to lose its meaning. I think it would, to an extent, that it would lose its meaning as it once thought its meaning was. Am I just yapping too much, or am I making sense? Am I cooking right now, or have I lost the plot? Like, I don't know. Anyways. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? Well, Natsuki didn't really... well, I guess she did kind of. Yeah, she did kind of. But I mean, everyone wants to be like emotional and deep and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? No, I disagree. I disagree with that. If, you know, I think if you had a lot of stuff going right with you, I think you would just have a different writing style. You would just have different topics to write about. I don't think that just because you're going through something, or just because you are, you know, in a sad state or anything like that, that means you have something to write about. I'm pretty sure even if take people of economic status, right? Some people who are going through it and suffering at the bottom and stuff, obviously they have struggle and they have their own things that they could write about that they're going through and everything. Whereas people who are up here, who are more rich and more well off, they still have things to write about. Now, it might not be like, people down here might not like it because, you know, it seems like they're kind of gloating or something like that, but it's still something for them to write about. You know what I mean? It's just, I think it's just perspective and whatnot, right? At least that's what I got from what Monica was saying, because she was saying that, like, oh, we're all going through something, so we have stuff to write about. I'm pretty sure even if you don't have stuff that you're going through, you still have something to write about. You know? That's just me personally. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You see, it's shit like that, Monica. It's shit like that that makes me think that you know more than you're putting on. I see right through your lies. Alright. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay, Monica. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. Oh no. It's starting. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh god. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times you could go home with, of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, what? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, Natsuki, okay? Stop instigating, stop gaslighting. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression comes from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Well, what did she say? Look, anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the all poetry pamphlets.
Jesus Christ, why can't I read?
Sayori will be helping me design them. And as of Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Okay, jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, don't you? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love it. Love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, yeah. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Big Mike. The one who truly is useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Alright, y'all. It's a little random, but I'm on baby. I don't know if you can see that. I'm on baby watching duty. So, I mean, you guys probably won't notice it, but you can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Big Mike may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Big Mike to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Big Mike to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. We just settled this already? Yeah. Big Mike, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going to go with... Sayori, wait. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our options here. All right. Now, Yuri. So obviously we're trying to build a thing with Yuri, but I feel like we've already made steps to establishing something between, you know, Big Mike and Yuri, right? So I think that if we don't choose Yuri, I don't think it's detrimental, right? Now, Natsuki. Since day one, from the jump, she has been on my ass for no reason, right? She also doesn't like horror. What am I gonna talk to her about? I'm just kidding. I could hold conversation with, you get what I mean. But it's also, it would be a good opportunity to kind of like mend whatever bridge she tried to burn with me by hanging out with her and like, you know, getting to know her. I think that would help. But also, Monica. And Monica, I haven't really gotten a chance to know, and I'm trying to find out if she knows more than what she's letting on, because this could be my chance to get on the inside and see what Monica actually knows. But then again, there's that Sayori option. Sayori has not been well. I feel like, but the thing is, like, we live close to each other, so I could check up on her in any time, but I know this gaming character. He's not gonna do that. If I choose any other option, he's just gonna, you know, who the fuck's Sayori, you know? Type shit. But, so we got Yuri, Natsuki, Monica, and Sayori. I'm gonna check up on Sayori. I'm gonna see what happens when we click Sayori, alright? If it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Ah. Jeez. Do you really hate us? Oh god, did I choose the wrong option? Ain't that about a bitch? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Well, there goes Zach playing out of the window. Alright, Monica, you're up. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica then. Don't put it like that. Don't put it like that, damn it. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Big Mike was the one who... this doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying? In fact, it sounds like you guys are once with ulterior... You guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Big Mike to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. You give me the illusion of choice and you rip it away from me. Alright. But if I choose Natsuki, is Yuri going to like see that as, oh, he actually didn't want me? Oh. You know what? From the very jump, Natsuki's been against me. I'm going with Yuri. Well, I'll probably both most helping out Yuri. Me? Are you? God damn it! Are they gonna take that option away now? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Big Mike? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything you needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Big Mike? Me? Yeah, I guess you can say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki does not fucking... Oh, she's pissed. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Big Mike picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do is for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the only acting immature. I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house?
And we're gonna drive it over to your house.
My house?
Yes, your house. We're gonna drive it over there and park it overnight. And then tomorrow...
Man, not my house!
Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Yeah, alright. It's fine. In that case, yeah, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Big Mike. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, what? You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself and with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Cause you love her, dude. Come on, Big Mike. Dude, it's not like we feel that way about each other. Yeah, sure you don't, Big Mike. Sure you don't. And sure, yeah, she doesn't feel that way about you. Sure, buddy. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and is also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, dude, you are neighbors. Okay, thank God. I was like, I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri came over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. House is quiet. Oh no. Oh no. No. Sayori? Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Give me 1 second. My nephew woke up. I know it's probably the worst time, but my nephew woke up. Anyways. Oh, I just got back. I forgot where it was. Here's the thing that I've been picking up. Here's what I've been noticing, right? When you pick things like sadness, depression, you know, I think that was even, the, game ending yourself. All these things, they were for Sayori. Please tell me I'm not about to walk into what I think I'm about to walk into. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. Is that the piano from the Resident Evil 5 menu? I was genuinely scared that she did. It's fine. She's fine. Okay. Hey, Sayori, how's it going? I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Really? This is messy? Really? Really? There's like one shirt on the chair, maybe. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If he came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Well, that's because I ended up cleaning it. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Well, yeah, but... Wait, yeah, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more signs between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when there's something wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and shakes her head. That's no good, Big Mike. Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Did I miss something? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Big Mike. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Big Mike? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Yep. Okay. Yep. Did you know that? I figured. I kind of put two and two together. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? No, Sayori, don't say that about yourself. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I'm not. I know that feeling. I've had that feeling for a long time. I'm sorry if anybody who knows me watches this and finds that out for the first time. I've been fucking depressed. I know I make jokes about it and shit, but I've been depressed for a long ass fucking time. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Also, I want to point out too, it's not really, that's not like a cry for help or anything. Like I've dealt with a lot of my depressional thoughts and stuff like that. I've gotten a lot of more healthier with it. But yeah, those thoughts never really go away. They come back, like come and go and stuff like that. That's why there's like seasonal depression kind of stuff when people talk about it and whatnot. But also, all right, getting serious here. Sorry for the dramatic music in the background. But if you're also feeling depressed, anybody who's watching this or anything like that, it does help to talk to people about it. I know that like a lot of people, me included, was apprehensive about talking to people about it, and I still have a problem with that. I don't bring that up a lot, I remember there was a time where like I was in a Discord call or something, we're taking a test or something like that, and it's like, oh, will you see yourself as a pessimistic person? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. And then the person that was in the call with me was like, no, you're not. What are you talking about? It's like, yeah, no, like I'm pessimistic as fuck. I'm depressed as fuck. And it was like eye-opening to them. Like they never thought of that of me at all, because much like Sayori, I just don't put that energy out there. You know what I mean? But back to my original, what I was saying. If you are feeling depressed and stuff like that, just talk to somebody about it. Even if it's a professional person and stuff like that, then they know how to give you steps and stuff. I haven't gone that route yet. Maybe I should, but just talking to someone about it. I have my brothers who I'm very close with, and I've talked to about it a lot, and they've helped me out with a lot of stuff. But even just having, like I said before, with Yuri and stuff like that, just having someone to listen to your problems and stuff like that, because you learn a lot about yourself by actually verbally saying it out loud, right? And just, yeah, you got to talk to somebody about it, you know? Because if you're just alone with your own thoughts and stuff, that those depressive thoughts that you have are coming from yourself. And if you try and deal with it yourself, you're not going to get anywhere because you're just talking to the same thing that's making you feel those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just, if you need somebody to talk to or anything like that, find somebody to talk to, whether that be someone you know, someone that you know is reliable, or even just if you want to look for a professional to do it. There are people out there that will listen to you and give you advice. But it is far more worse if you just bottle up those emotions, you bottle up all those thoughts and everything, and then, because that's when you start internalizing them, and those become your new reality. It's not just thoughts that come and go, it becomes how you see yourself and how you carry yourself. So, getting another person's perspective can also change the way you see things as well, like logistically. But yeah. Anyways, back to Doki Doki. Oh man. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Because you don't pay attention, dude. You don't pay attention and you don't want to. That's another thing too. Some people, they act like they don't know that these people are going through stuff, but there are signs in front of you, but you just don't notice it because you don't want to, or sometimes people are just oblivious to that, you know? Yeah, anyways. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Yeah, dude. That's how some people are. That's how I was for a while. Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Okay, dude. Okay, that is... No. Big Mike's kind of a... he's kind of a piece of shit. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Yeah, but you're kind of doing that just out of obligation at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just... Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Big Mike. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Yeah, I could see where Sayori's coming from too, yeah. But at the same time, that's not even really a healthy way to look at it. I don't want to be cared about. That's the thing too, yeah. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Oh. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Dude, what? Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Aww. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Mike. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms is remained at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Big Mike. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Big Mike. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Oh. This is so sad. Is this the horror? Is this... Was this what Kevin was talking about? Like, I thought this was like a horror. Now I'm just depressed, dude. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? No, I completely understand. But at the same time, I don't know if you should be by yourself, Sayori. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri! Ah! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. I mean, if I'd have known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Yeah, that's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. Sure, it'll be fine. This is my room? Damn! Alright, okay, look at that. We got a computer, we got a bed right here. Alright, got a closet, got the TV. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. No, I'd be really embarrassed if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That's would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was about to proceed to opening a desk drawer of mine. Sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she keeps track of them. So, have you talked to Sayori? Do you know what kind of stuff Sayori's going through? Should we, get started? Yeah. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enchantments. Enhancements. I was like, are we casting spells here? Are we, like, what are we doing? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Yeah, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? Well, I guess that's like the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no, there's no need to be anxious about it. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Your rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in the same bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that it would be amazing, don't you? That'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty atmospheric, not gonna lie. Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's the wooden thing do? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Yeah, even me, like real life, I don't know aromatherapy. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood in the air itself. You can even feel it. Permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, yeah. But you seem to know a lot more about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything, honestly. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original, the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it right here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? Oh. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, nice. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Yeah, that'd be dope. It would be able also to catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract them to peek inside. Yeah, it's really creative. That's dope. I had no idea that you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Big Mike. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more to pull out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. That looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You gotta think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Nice! Dope! They're just so pretty. Yeah, some of them are. No, some knives can be really dope. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. No, you're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Why is it Bro, what is normal for Big Mike? What is normal? Right? Like, what's the normal for this guy? Because everything is, like, weird to him for some reason. Like, she's interested in knives. I know people who collect knives. I know people who are into, you know, knives because they like cooking and stuff. Like, why? Okay, nah, it's fine. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. The feeling's heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Oh, shit. Big Mike, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. It's a knife, dude. What do you mean? I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down to the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh, Yuri a freak. Oh, Yuri's into, like, what is it called? Blood knife play? What? Oh, she's one of those. I know for a fact that Doki Big Mike is not with it. I could already tell he's not with it. Alright. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little bit weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Big Mike is taking this a lot more easier than I thought he would. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought he was gonna be freaking out, like, what the fuck is wrong with you type shit. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'd do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. I mean, that's one way to break the ice, sure, yeah. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil in the air, would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Big Mike. You giggle shyly. You licked blood off my finger. What do you mean? I'm the weird one? Okay, that's fine. You're just calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Really? You guys are just gonna... Yeah, we're just moving on from that, alright. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them on out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. Yeah. One of the items Yuri had me buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? No, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit. Oh, God. If you fill the cups too much, they'll be too diluted. Gotcha. Taking your advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then bring them back into the room. Yuri? Yeah. Okay. I come in to see Yuri quickly, unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cup, sorry. So, I thought we should do something simple that would look very nice. It'd be like a painted gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it's dried, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat! Cool. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. Relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant it was cool. It's fun, you know? Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. Yeah, same. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. You know, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump to hers. Fuck. Sorry. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. There's something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Oh shit, new artwork drop. New artwork drop. Let's fucking go. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Yeah, you should have led with that, Big Mike. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh shit. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Staring contest, go. Alright, you know what? I'm done with the staring contest. I can't. Alright. You win this time, Yuri. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist and tingling sensation through my arm, sending a tingling sensation to my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. You dropped the ball, Big Mike. You dropped it. You had it. You had it right there. You had it right there. The quarterback threw it to you. You reached up and you dropped it. Anyways, the moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seemed clumsier, like she was unable to focus. I remained silent, forced to ignore that event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. You fucked up, dude. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, I'm pretty, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can't do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. You see, I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping that there would be more time as well. That's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering up her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Dude, and ask her to stay and you'll make her dinner. Like, you'll make her dinner. Or you can, order some food and you just hang out, right? For dinner. My lights are dim. I need to replace the batteries. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. You dropped the ball again, Big Mike. Dude, you are 0-2 right now, bro. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know when there's anything else that you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Big Mike. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Just... It's just the same image, just zoomed in. You can see the pixel. I'm sorry, to me that's funny. I kind of like that about you. I know it's like a very romantic, serious moment. Anyways, well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! God damn it. God damn it. Oh, God. Big Mike's never getting anywhere with this. He's not going anywhere, dude. Hi, Big Mike. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Big Mike. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. So already beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Fuck, she's out of here, dude. Oh, clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over to see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Oh, that's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Big Mike? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh, dude. Ah. Sayori, I'm sorry for this guy right here. I'm really sorry for this guy. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. No, Sayori, don't say shit like that. Do not say shit like that. Okay? Yeah, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. I'm not wasting sympathy, you know? You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... I'm sorry. What the fuck did Monica tell you? What the fuck did Monica tell you? No, tell me what the fuck Monica told you. Sayori, you tell me what the fuck Monica told you. That you should just what? Okay, because I'm about to open a can of whoop ass on Monica if she told you to do something that is good, that is irreversible. To put it lightly. Fuck no, dude. What? Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before, shooting Big Mike, you really need to press her on what Monica told her to do. You really need to press her on that because that is not no. I'm pissed off. I'm genuinely pissed. What the fuck did Monica say? What the fuck did that bitch say? Okay. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Big Mike. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Yeah. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Big Mike, I like you so much that I want to fuck, dude. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand with my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. You're really going to leave this up to me? You know what? Cliffhanger, boys. We got a cliffhanger. The horror aspect of it hasn't shown itself. Is the horror in the room with us, Kevin? Is it in the room with us? Because I'm more pissed and depressed now. I'm not scared. I'm scared for Sayori. And I'm scared for what can of whoop ass I'm about to open on Monica the next time I see her. But anyways, that about does it for this episode of Doki Doki. If you liked the video, leave a like down below. And if you're new, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. It helps us grow and helps us reach other people. And you can ring the bell to be notified if you want. If you don't want that notification, because I know sometimes, you know, notification feeds and stuff can get a little annoying. It's up to you. But yeah, this got deep. This is a deep episode. This got really deep. We're getting to the horror, guys. I promise you, we're getting to the horror. But you just gotta wait a little longer. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'll catch you later. Sine, cosine, tangent. SOHCAHTOA? Dude, SOHCAHTOA? Dude, this is, oh my god. When my teachers in high school said that one day you were going to use SOHCAHTOA in real life, this is the moment that they were talking about. Dude, I finally get to apply SOHCAHTOA sine, cosine, tangent to my real life.